Good morning, Michael and Anna. It is Monday, July 22nd. You know what's special about this day? It's been an entire week and only I have uploaded a video. That's my disappointed look. I'm not so much angry as disappointed. Have you forgotten about me? Do you not care anymore? Anyway, on Saturday I spent about 7 hours in the near 100-degree weather reffing youth rugby. When I came home I ate, made Nanaimo bars, and vegged on the couch and watched some MLS soccer. You're probably thinking, but wait, don't you hate soccer? Hate is a very strong word. As a matter of fact, I do actually enjoy soccer. Enough to go to games. Enough to buy a jersey. But I think my liking for soccer started off more as a respect thing, kind of like how you respect your parents. You see, soccer kind of gave birth to rugby. I don't know if it was exactly a natural birth, but it was a birth nonetheless. So the game I was watching ended 2-1 in favor of Sporting Kansas City. I'm an RSL fan, so that didn't really sit well with me. But here's the really scary part for me. I'm still upset with the ref. Now, as a ref myself, of course, for a much different sport, I try to respect the ref. I try not to boo them. I try not to jeer. They know more than I do, right? Especially soccer refs. Since I don't know much about soccer, I gotta just trust that he's making the right call. Even when they seem to be catering to the whining whims of the fallen players, I still try to accept what they're calling. But this ref was awful. He was handing out yellow cards for the smallest infringements, but when there was a big blatant foul taking place, nothing. The inconsistency of it all just hurt me. Although I think he did teach me some valuable lessons of being a ref. Like if I'm talking to some of the players and one of the players from the other team comes up and gives a big shove to one of the players I'm talking to, I should probably not just let it slide. I should probably give him a card or something. Anyway, even though there was supposed to be 5 minutes of stoppage time at the end of the second half, Sporting Kansas City was able to score the winning goal after the 6th or so minute of stoppage time. So that was interesting to watch. There was just a bunch of stuff going on in that game, and if you don't believe me, just ask somebody who was there. They'll tell you that it was just messed up. What we should have done is given the ref a card. Even if it had ended in a tie, that's really fun to say. Try saying that 10 times fast. Even if it had ended in a tie, even if it had ended in a tie, even if it had ended in a tie, even if it had ended in a tie. I can't do it. I can't. It's hard. You try it. Now, some of those players got hit pretty hard by their opponents. Some of them landed on their backs after going up for a header or something. Some held their legs in pain and cried. And you know what? I've decided that soccer and rugby are similar. At least they're similar when you're comparing professional soccer players to 10-year-old rugby players. Our U10 and U12 kids will get hit pretty hard during games and they'll lay on the ground and cry for a little while. Let's be honest, some of those kids have already hit puberty while some are trying to reach that stage. The weight difference can be pretty big sometimes, and so those little kids are getting crushed by these massive 12-year-olds. I can see them getting hurt a little bit. But usually what happens is they get back up and they keep playing. It's how the game works. I've noticed is the professional soccer players do the exact same thing. That is, until they realize that the ref isn't going to do anything about it, and then they get up and they're absolutely fine. They don't hurt anymore. It's magic. You know, I think a lot of injuries could be solved by not caring. It's a thought. Maybe we could try it. He's hurt, ignore him. Maybe his concussion will go away. Maybe his leg will get put back into place. Seems to work in soccer. Here's the thing, our 14-year-old boys that I ref, they get hit hard. I was running touch judge during one of the U14 games, and one of the kids picked up one of the players and drove him to the ground. And it was a big hard hit, but don't worry, it was legal. During this tackle, the kid held onto the ball as he was getting driven backwards and onto his back. And as he hit the ground, he was able to release the ball, give it to his team, play kept going, got back up and chased the ball again. It was a big hit by a big boy. This kid's 14 years old. Also, there's a girl on one of the U14 teams who's probably a lot tougher than I am even. Don't tell mom. So my big question is, why can't professional soccer players handle a little bit of pain? Now here's the clincher. If 14-year-olds can handle bigger hits than professional soccer players, maybe those soccer players are getting paid too much. There is a correlation there. Lots of money equals less pain tolerance. You see, professional rugby players don't get paid much money at all, and they're tough as nails. Mostly broken and bent nails, but nails nonetheless. I think we're onto something with this correlation thing here. I don't want you to think that my warmongering here has anything to do with me hating and not respecting soccer players. I do respect them. They're just a lot lower on my list than rugby players, or Australian football players, or hockey players are. Michael and Anna, I'll see you soon. If you ever post a video.